Hey everybody, welcome back to Greater Day Cafe. This is season 5 still. Today, my topic is I Am Here. It's a new segment I created called I Am Here, and I want to tell you about it. It's a very important. It's probably most important to all of the other segments because it's going to be fundamental to everything else that we talk about. In the meantime, while I talk about these issues, I'm returning to my academic roots in communication studies, where we look at how we think, talk about, and act out according to various issues in our lives. And today I want to discuss how we think, talk about, and act out who we are. I am here. And so I have with me on the set my new co-host, Tracy Horn, who's a licensed clinical social worker. I always get that mixed up, so I'm like, give me the, fill in for me. And then you guys know Bishop, Daddy Bishop, Archbishop David Jones. He's my father, my mentor, and so he's joining us on this set because it's right down his alley. So I am here. Okay, in the pre-talk, we're just gonna jump straight into it. In the pre-talk, we talked about the concept of, and I'm gonna be honest, this is why I came up with I am here. Everybody wants to be validated. Everybody wants to know that they're important. Everybody wants to know that their life matters. What do you want to say to that? I'm going to start with you, Tracy.
Just affirming that everybody is here, everybody does matter, and taking that in and believing it for yourself means disengaging from some of your negative thoughts. And what I mean by that is I gotta stop, I gotta slow down, I gotta catch my breath so that I can pay attention and I can be aware what kind of self-talk do I have going on. What am I noticing? I'm probably being very critical to myself.
Stop, you've said so much. Oh my God. Disengaging from negative thoughts. And learning how to have a different self-talk.
Absolutely.
Talking to myself.
Yes.
Disengage. How do we disengage from negative thoughts?
Well, we have to become aware that we constantly have inner dialogue. Just like our heart always beats, our mind always thinks.
So we're always talking to ourselves.
We are always talking to ourselves. In fact, we've got multiple voices going on up there. And no, this does not mean you have a mental illness. It means you're normal. And so slowing down and tuning in and just take 10 seconds and notice how many different thoughts are you having go across your mind. And then as you become aware, oh, I didn't even know I had all these thoughts, or I didn't even know I was having these physical pains and body pains, or maybe I was feeling sad and I wasn't even tuned into that. As I begin to tune in, then I can notice and I can make changes.
And you can make changes.
Absolutely.
Bishop.
I am here. I am me. I am. I really am. I am me. I think one of the things that we have to learn to do is to, as you said earlier, have an awareness that I am me. And I approve of myself.
Oh, say that again.
See,
say it again.
I am me.
And
I approve of myself. So often we're waiting for someone outside of us or something outside of us to tell me I'm okay, you're loved, you're happy. But instead, tell your mind what to think. Tell yourself what to say. Create your own self-talk. In other words, we have become professionals at telling our stories over and over and over and over again.
Like what? I was this.
I was this. I got this. This happened to me. Okay, all right, so it did. So now, how do you create a better life for yourself? How do you turn this whole thing around? Tell a different story about yourself. Tell the story that you want yourself to be. The Bible says, call those things that be not as though they were.
Yes.
So now, what do you want to become? What do you want to be? You must begin to tell yourself that. Repeat, do this self-talk. You see what I'm saying?
So instead of saying, oh man, my body, I'm in so much, well, my body is just breaking down and just, oh Lord, my body's just, instead of saying that, you can say what?
I am healthy, I am whole, I love my body, I appreciate my body, I celebrate my body. You see, whatever you connect to I am is your universal name. It is your God name. It is your goddess name. So whatever you put behind I am, you will become.
So if you say, I am lousy,
right.
And even though a lot of people, this is the thing, and this is why when I put what you just said with Tracy, what she just said is so important, because a lot of us are thinking I am lousy, I am nothing. A lot of people think that I am nothing. I'm not good enough. I'm nothing.
I'm not
we
worthy.
think, or I'm not worthy. I'm not worth it, whatever that it is. But we don't always vocalize it, and and that's why I thought it was so interesting that you were talking about how to try to kind of go back in there and really pull it out to become aware. A lot of times it comes out like this. Like I might say to a person, "Why don't you try that over there?" "Oh, that's not me." Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But what I really hear a lot of people saying, "I'm not worthy of it."
That's
Why
right.
don't you try that? I'm not worthy of it. That's what a lot of people are saying. And so to become aware that perhaps these negative thoughts are floating there, and once we're aware of it, to start changing it to say, "I think I will try it."
So there'd be a couple of ways, if I can just jump in and
Yes.
say, if you ask me to do something and I say, oh, that's not me, well, maybe I'm noticing I'm getting a clenching in my chest, and I realize it is kind of me, but I'm scared and I'm anxious, just like coming here today, and I really did want to be here, but yet I've got this going on, and so I can just relax and I can breathe into it, and I can take that risk and say, wait a minute, I can try new things. It will be okay if I do this. And so then if I just kind of notice what's happening to me, and instead of letting it control me, I can have a different choice.
Sure.
I can disengage from my fear.
Yeah. This comes out of mindfulness.
Yes, yes,
Because
it
I know
does.
you exchange, you share, and you teach from the literature of mindfulness.
I do.
Being very conscious of what's going in you, inside of you, in your mind, thinking through it. And I think that's so important, because when you become aware of something, you can do something about it. When you become aware of something, you can do
Yes.
something about it. You know,
Awareness.
as long as you're not aware, then you just kind of live your life from cycle to cycle.
Autopilot.
You know? Yeah, like I remember I had a student who had been married 3 times, and it was obvious she was really going through some issues about having been married 3 times. But you know what? You can change that cycle.
Yes.
In
Right.
terms of what took place in those 3 marriages that you don't like, you know, and as you discover that, you can change something about you. Because one thing about those 3 marriages, you were the common denominator.
That's right.
In all 3, you were the common denominator. I just moved my hair. In all 3, you were the common denominator. I saw you, Bishop.
Well, you know, let's be real about marriage. Marriage is not for everybody. And some marriages will only last from on a scale of 1 to 10 to a level 3, or level 4, level 5, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Marriage is not the end all to the end all.
Not the end all be all. Not
No,
everybody has
it's
to be.
not. No.
And so a part of the awareness that one might come to in their I am here experience is to say, I am here, I'm single, and it's okay.
It's
or
okay.
I am here, I'm married, I'm going to enjoy it.
It's okay.
I am here, I'm going back to school, and I'm going to get this degree.
You got to find what works for you. Because see, what works for you may not work for me.
Yes.
What works for the other person may not work for all of us.
Yeah.
So you got to find those things that work for you.
Yes.
And it all begins with having an awareness of who am I.
Yes.
And then you have to tell yourself who you are. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, people are trying to tell you who you are. They're trying to program your mind. You see what I'm saying? So you have to, as you said, still your mind, still this race mind that's got all these thoughts every day. Still your mind and know that I am God.
Yes.
Know that I am peace.
The I am God, I am peace.
God, I am peace.
Now that sounds like heresy to
I
some
am
people.
joy. Well, that's to them, not to me. I am peace, I am love, you know.
Yes.
And you are approving of yourself. I don't need someone to approve of me. I can do that myself. You see what I'm saying now? Affirmations are a very powerful prayer, because every thought is a prayer. Every thought is a prayer that's being offered up, whether it's a positive prayer or a negative prayer, or a positive statement or a negative statement. It's being offered up. And whatever you offer it up, as the Bible says, it says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, O universe, we lift these thoughts up too. So whatever thoughts you're lifting up, whatever self-talk you're doing, it all has the potential to manifest in your life. So you don't have to go around waiting for someone to love you. Love yourself. You know, be happy, because on one of your segments, it was talking about marriage, you know. Marriage is good. But you know, before getting married, you need to learn out what it means to be happy with you. Because being married may not be you.
You know, I still meet people that they can't go to the movies by themselves.
Yeah.
They can't go to the movies. I'm like,
Yeah.
go watch the movie. I'm not going by myself.
That's too bad.
Go have dinner. I'm not going by myself.
I once told your mother, my wife, years ago, I said, I need more time with me than I need with you. And
You
that's
said what to your wife?
Yes, yes. I mean, that could be offensive, you know, but I do. I need more time with me than with you, because I need to know who I am, because we change. We're changing. We're evolving over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I need to catch up with who I am becoming. I need to know that. See what I'm saying now?
That's beautiful.
Because
I'm changing. I need
Yes.
some more time with me because I need to
Yes.
catch up
That's
to who I
right.
am.
That's
If I
right.
don't catch up to who I am, I can't be here with you.
this ain't gonna be.
This ain't gonna be.
You see what I'm saying now? You know,
important.
they say marriage is 50-50. No. Marriage is a partnership, and everyone must give 100% if you can. If you can't, then it's not for you. Different things for different people. Some people are happy being a housewife. They love it. That's who they are, who they want to be. That's okay. Some people, some women are career women or men. So you got to discover who you are and what you are, then be happy with that. And stop trying to fake it.
Be here. Be who you are.
Yeah,
Be
stop-
authentic.
Stop fooling yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, just because mama got married and dad got married for 50-something years don't mean that's for you. The universe may have a whole different path for you. You got to discover what that path is. You know?
Just because everybody in your family went to medical school doesn't mean you have to go to
don't
medical
mean I
school.
got to be a medical doctor. See what I'm saying?
Or it doesn't mean if you grew up poor, you always have to be poor.
Say it,
That's right.
Tracy.
Or
That's
if you didn't have a great past that you're proud of, maybe you had
right.
some felonies in your
And we can
background.
change it.
You can change your future by being who you really are in the present.
You know
Okay, my
something?
producers are wrapping up. Okay, give it to me, Bishop. Matter of fact, this your speech. This your closing speech. Give it to me.
We are programmed automatically by our parents, our loved ones, to be something they think we ought to be. But it's only when you become aware that I am here,
Yes.
I am here, I am me. That awareness can allow you to change and become the person that you were designed to be according to your birthright.
Oh, okay, Tracy. Because you know that's a cliffhanger, according to your birthright. That's a cliffhanger. We'll come back. Tracy.
Well, I just want to remind us that we are mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual beings. And we
Yes.
are here whether we want to be or not. So we might as well tune in because we
Yes.
are present, we are here. And we have so much say in how we want to live our destiny.
That's right. It's
our
Tracy,
choice.
Tracy, is beautiful. I believe that we chose to come here. So let's live the best life we can and enjoy our journey.
Let's be happy. Let's
Let's
have
be
the
happy.
courage to be
Okay, I'm
happy.
gonna hold hands too. They hold hands.
We got a
Over here
love talk
talking.
going on here, y'all.
Yeah, they doing self-talk. Got me out. I'm the host. Let me in on the self-talk.
We love
Okay,
you.
look,
We're
my
connecting.
my producers are doing this right here. Look, I'm trying to help y'all have a greater day. I'm trying to help you have a greater day. And a part of you having a greater day is starting to become more aware of who you are. Bishop
Yes.
says, I am me. He says he told his wife, now this must be work because they've been married about 50 years now. He told his wife, I need some time. I need a little bit more time with me than you so I can catch up to who I am. So if I don't catch up to who I am, I can't be here for you. Everybody, have a greater day. We'll see you next time when the I Am Here segment. Take care. I want to say thank you to my technician,
Yes,
Aaron
thank you.
Hutnell, my producer, Becky from B Stella Productions, my camera people, Linda and Brianna. Thank y'all. Have a greater day. Mwah. Yes.
Good
Bishop.
job, Tracy. Yeah, enjoy it.